Okay, in this spreadsheet, you've got highlighted in yellow one address that was difficult to find. Good for calling that out. General delivery is not going to work. That's just going to get a return, so it's going to be a waste of postage. So I did a little bit of research, just looking up Michael Nelson, fairly common name, June Lake, California. So if I go over to reference USA, and I say, let's just put in June Lake, there's nothing there. If I go to just in California, not surprisingly, I'm going to get quite a few results because it's a fairly common name, but I don't know which town it is, so that's not helpful. So next I went over to Radaris just to see if I could find things like a middle initial. And sure enough, what I did is I found, just putting in Michael Nelson, June Lake, California, which is the information I know. And I see over here he's lived in Hartselle, which, well, that's Park County. So this is the right guy because he's got a Park County address. So if I click on it, it's showing that the most current is Murphy, North Carolina. Well, that's interesting. So let's go back over to Reference USA and try Murphy, North Carolina. And see if I come up with any results. No results. All right, let's dig a little deeper here. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to try 411.com. And I'm going to say Michael Nelson, Murphy, North Carolina. And sure enough, there he is, Prior Hartselle, June Lake. So the June Lake is an older address. The current one seems to be Murphy, North Carolina. This looks like the same guy. This one is a full report. I have to pay for it. This one, I click on it, but for some reason it doesn't work. And I know it's not the site, because if I click on this one, I can get an address. But for some reason, probably because there's a premium here, I can't seem to, no matter what I do, even though I open it up in another link, I just can't seem to get the information. So that's a dead end. So then maybe what I'll just try is a simple Google search. So I'll say, and I'm going to use quotes here because I want it to be exact. Michael P, let's try that, Nelson, and Murphy, North Carolina. So all these are Radaris kind of services. They're not very useful. Let's just click on this one. I haven't clicked on this one yet. So this is age 52. So this is the wrong age. So this is probably a different guy because our guy was closer to 38. Just not finding a whole lot there. Maybe if I take out the middle initial, see what happens. Not looking like anything very valuable. All those kinds of services, you know, like if you go to Truth Finder or something, it's just not going to give you any information. It's going to look for you, but then it's going to say, you know, you got to pay for the service and all that. I don't want to be bothered with it. So that whole waiting thing is just marketing. You're probably not waiting for anything. Michael Nelson, North Carolina, searching for myself, search. Well, not a whole lot going on here, is there? Waiting for Truth Finder. Well, we can wait for a long time, but I don't think anything's going to come up of it. It's going to do all this ridiculous marketing stuff to make you think that it's working hard for you. But I think it's going to be a dead end. So the bottom line is here, if this doesn't pan out, then I think it's safe to say we're not finding an address for this guy, and I don't see this is going to take forever. I don't want to waste the time on this video for it. It's not going to come up with anything. So We know he's in Murphy, North Carolina, but we don't know what the address is. So I think we're just going to have to say no to this guy. We're just going to have to cut him out. It'd be great to find him, because if we can't find him, it means that Park County probably can't find him either. But we're not having any luck. So you delete him, and we got to go back to the till and find one more name. So here's the States of Colorado master. Can't copy the name of the masters. They're not currently accessible. Well, that's not right. Let's open. And we'll go to Google. Drive, mail merge, park, and master. And we'll take whatever is the last one, copy it, add them in, insert a space there, shift cells right. All right, so I'm just going to go through now and just probably use reference USA. I'm not going to do list square on this guy. I'm just going to do reference USA just to check the address, and then that will give me my 40 for today. But anyway, that's how I would check one of these guys in yellow. And if I can't get a good address, then I'm just going to delete them and put somebody else in there. All right, thanks for listening.